Episode 1, pilot episode, the one thing, in theme of episode 1.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, that was much better than mine.
That's
Okay, do you guys notice yet? Look.
I don't want to do this. Can we do it tomorrow? Can I shower? Wait, you've been recording it this whole time?
No.
This can be our little, what do you call it?
Intro.
No, to a show.
intro.
I think intro's it.
No, the theme song. But what's that called?
Oh, we can add music and make it the intro.
It's not called an intro.
Okay,
No,
you guys. I think we do. We all go around. We just share. This episode, we'll call it.
What's it called? It's literally actually called something.
Title sequence?
That I wouldn't know that
Opening
word.
credits. Opening.
That sounded.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
No, wait. Okay, hold on. Sorry. At the beginning, of a cool podcast, they have that little
Yes.
and in different little YouTube channel shows, they have their little tiny thing.
Man, I would for sure call it intro. This episode we're going to call The One Thing. Hey, Elliot, what was the one thing that you did this summer, that you guys did well this summer, that created your success?
I'm looking for the intro word.
Dude, what was the one thing? You should get a better microphone, too.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, what?
What?
If we're going to start a famous YouTube series, you got to get a better
A preview? Is it called a preview?
Elliot, come on. What's the one thing this summer?
It all came down to the name of our branch. Stillwater Saga. Everyone knows the rules.
What are you talking about right now? Why?
Culture. It all came down to culture, especially at the beginning of the summer.
I'm going to come back to you. You keep thinking on the culture thing.
What?
Lydia, what about you? If you had to just pinpoint one thing that created your success this summer, what would it be? What's the one thing that you can point to and be like, that was it?
My SMRA program.
What was it and why was it the needle mover?
I literally can't explain that briefly. We got a call and it took me 20 minutes to explain.
It took you an hour to explain to Elliot.
I spent a lot of time training my SMRAs really well, trying to retain them, making them feel super important in the organization. They therefore got super tied into me. I had them all summer. I still talk to them. They're coming back over winter break. They're going to be back next summer. Just building a good relationship with them and setting high standards. That's the one thing, I guess.
Ooh, that was good. I'm going to use that in the intro where you said, that's the one thing, I guess. Okay, Elliot, that's a good example of how you answer that question.
I didn't know there were rules for how I.
I'm going to give you another shot here. Lydia, ask Elliot, say, what was the one thing for you, Elliot?
Elliot, what was the one thing that really worked for you this summer?
I thought it was productivity.
Explain it a little bit.
Constantly being on the phone with reps right out of training and just pouring belief into them that they're able to have a kick-ass summer.
So for you, it was being constant communication with reps right out of training and just pouring in belief to every single person.
Yep.
What did your office do this summer? 280? Lydia, you know how many reps Elliot launched? 39.
36, yeah.
35.
Which is super impressive. PPR.
That's more than friends I have.
That's a good way of wording it.
That's exactly. Someone asked me, Funk, what about you?
Funk, what about you, dude? I am so excited to learn what your one thing was, Funk. Can you please share?
Yes, I can. For us, it was event-to-event management. Getting person from training to Monday Champs Club to advanced training to their first team meeting to Sunday Night Phone Jam, and then just rinse and repeat all summer. We had people stick around all summer that sold $6,000 total, but they were at every single event the whole summer. When you look at the sales report at the end of summer, there's a really big number at the bottom, and when you look at each of the reps, you just kind of wonder how the heck does that add up? There's a big number, and then you kind of wonder how the heck does that even make sense? That's what happened with us. So it was just a bunch of people, team effort, people just showed up. Elliot, say something really smart for the video. This is going to be actually a really good 5-6 minute vid. I can feel it. If Lydia would talk a little more.
I literally can't check out in this cart because it says I'm in Australia.
Yeah, add that for sure.
All right, so Lydia's shopping. So just in summary, we have Lydia, her SMRA program. They were bought in all summer. We have Elliot. He says his productivity, just getting on the phone with reps right after training, making them feel special, really buying them in. And me, I said event-to-event management. Buy-in is probably the common theme here. no matter who you're talking to. If you can buy them into the vision.
I can shed some light.
Yeah, back to you. What do you want to add? What are you going to add?
Okay, so another thing about the SMRA program, I mentioned the expectations earlier, so I'd like to elaborate on that. Alex and Elliot, if you will, allow me to. I didn't really know how to run the SMRA program when I started it. It was brand new to me, brand new to them. So me and my SMRAs, we were in it together, new for all of us. So going into the first phone jam, I set the expectation of 60 to 80 set for our first one, for our Saturday phone jam, and then we hit it, and so they always expected that. So I didn't know what to expect. If I set like 20 and I was like, yeah, we're going to do 20 today, then they would have hit 20 and been like, well, we're done. But thinking bigger, I'm thinking bigger. I'm expecting to hit that number. They're expecting to hit that number because they don't know. And then we hit it the first time. So it has to be something like kind of reasonable. Like first time we hit it and like you work your butt off to make sure you guys hit it. And then they expect that every single time. And so we did 80 every single Saturday.
There's the golden nugget.
The key of the call is set expectations the right way. Right away.
Lydia set expectations day one. The SMREs. Elliot.
When I was talking to a rep and they wanted to do whatever they wanted to do for their fast start, the expectation was like that was going to happen, that they weren't just going to quit right away, which a lot of managers, I think, say, oh yeah, they said they were going to have a 10K fast start, but and then they just kind of give up on them if they don't have a good first day. And I also think like they preach a 10K fast start is a really big thing that only the high achievers can do. Where in our office, I think it was, every other person that launches has a 10K fast start. So if you don't do it, like we made fun of some of our reps in our office for not hitting 10K, which is just not something that normally happens. So setting expectations that Stillwater reps sell the most.
You guys both just set massive expectation. That's why both your offices beat mine. For us, though, same expectation. I mean, it was expected. You're at every event as a squad, one team, one dream to beat Elliot. Show up with the council name on your screen. Like you show up with pride. You show up to everything. And that was kind of same expectation theme. Well, thank you guys again for being here. Everyone could give one last little wave. Next week we're gonna have a guest on.
A little handshake at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
a little like
hey.
Oh.
Wait, stop. We gotta do
Oh.
This has to go in the intro.
The one thing. This is the one thing.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.